Too often, we see corporations seeing their employees as a disposable commodity versus a valued asset. The current workforce doesn't care just about the money. They want respect and appreciation. Our next guest works with CEOs, leadership teams to get back to what matters. It's not the bottom line. It's about the company's human collateral and the value they provide to an organization. Please welcome certified behavior analyst and business influencer, Orly Amor.
Thank you.
Oh, Orly, we are so thrilled to have you on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Now, here's what's really amazing. At only 24 years old, you literally landed at the top of your game. You're thinking, I don't know where else to go. What else can I do? And so you decided to quit your job, become an entrepreneur, create your own company. And then, of course, your boss had to hire you because he was like, well, hello, how do I get the rest of my employees to be that fabulous? Tell us that story.
So I gave my resignation at the age of 24 because I wouldn't get higher up in the company. They wouldn't give me a managerial position. And when I gave my resignation, I remember the words of my boss. He said, well, you're better off with the devil you know than the one you don't. And I said, well, watch me. And I just went on my own. And then they brought me back, but they said, well, we want you to train other people. I said, well, only if you hire me as a company, not as an employee. And so that's how I got the deal with working with them. And later on, I was named Businesswoman of the Year for 1998 in Canada for property management, and they fired me for that because they said that they don't want their other employees to feel like they can do that as well.
Wow.
So,
but let's go back for a moment.
Yes.
Because you worked with, you know, your former boss, training their people. Tell us your results, because the results you got within, was it 9 months?
9
what
months,
was those?
yes.
Yeah.
So they gave me that job, and within 9 months, one of the properties that was worth 33 million at the time, I got the revenue up to 1.8 million in 9 months as profit, not just, you know, it's not like increased revenue, it's increased profit revenue.
That's amazing, Orly.
Yes, and I turned the whole property around. It was huge.
That's amazing. Now, you're a certified behavioral analyst. What's one of the biggest challenges that you are seeing with employers and their ability to really hire the right people and get their employees to perform?
So, according to the Harvard Business Review, they say that 80% of turnover in companies is the lack of hiring the right people for the right position, and that's so true because you know, if you put the wrong people at the wrong position, they're going to be miserable in their position. Therefore, they will not serve you well.
Right.
Actually, I have a great story about that. It's a law firm that I helped. You know, and they had 15 employees, and they had a problem in the office. There were 4 partners and about 15 employees, and they had a problem in the office where there's a lot of animosity and a lot of bickering and a lot of waste of time.
I'm sure everybody can relate, or a lot of people can relate, for sure.
Definitely. And when they brought me in, they said, okay, fix this, right? And I said, okay, fixing it is not going to be easy. But I met with each and every one of the employees, and what I found out after giving them a test and a training on this, that they actually saw themselves in the personality types, and they realized what their strengths and qualities are, and their secret fears as well, where I found out that the manager of the office manager, and the receptionist, both were the ones who are miserable in their position. But guess what? The office manager was really perfect for the receptionist.
And vice versa.
It's like really perfect. So I went back to the owners, and I said, look, here's what we need to do. And for them not to lose their job, let's bring them in and discuss this, because salary-wise, that's going to be a challenge.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Everybody accepted the new offer. And they not only were able to get 2 more partners in the firm, but they increased their staff and productivity.
Right.
Huge. So, yeah, it was awesome.
That's such an amazing story that you were able to figure out that balance, make everybody happy, and suddenly their strengths are leveraged, and suddenly they're performing, that within months they're able to add 2 new partners and more associates. I mean, that's really, really amazing.
Yes.
So what is the cost of not taking care of people over profits?
You know, it's a great question. The industry is calling for people to be remunerated more in kind than it is in money. Not everybody works because of the money or stays because of the money. They stay because they love either the company or their job.
Yeah.
And so if they don't love the company and they don't love their job, they're not going to stick around, and they'll just go to the next best thing. And right now, especially, what's going on is that the turnover is humongous because there's more options.
Yeah,
so if we don't realize the assets we have within our employees and treat them well, we are going to lose the best talents, and it's going to be harder to keep good talent.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Orly, thank you so much for being on the show. And if you really know that you want to maximize your employee strengths and really keep that good talent, connect with Orly. When you text Impact 200 to 55312. Let's try this again. When you text Orly at Impact 200 to 55312, you are going to get all her contact information so that you can connect with her. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.